world record holder. So one day what happened, he enters the box and he punches the person, with a single punch, and he puts him down on earth. What happens, like, the referee, he comes and he starts counting 1, 2, 3, and the next person, he does not get up on the place, and he wins. When he wins later on, when the person he comes and he was taking his interview, so the interviewer, he asked him, Muhammad, how lucky you are. How lucky you are that with a single punch, you hit a person, you became famous, you won like the champion trophy, and you are like that much, well-known person. People started accepting you, people started recognizing you, each and everything you got with a single punch. Muhammad Ali, he got angry. He said, come here. When he came there, he said, what did you say? He said, how much you are lucky. He said, do you want to be lucky in your life? Do you want to be much more luckier than Muhammad Ali? If you really want to be much more luckier than Muhammad Ali, then start working for 15 years and on a daily basis, go and practice for 8 hours a day. Now, if you can do it for this 15 years and 8 hours a day, it means you can be much more luckier than me, and come and stand in front of me and you will be the luckiest person. Muhammad Ali said that time that an athlete, he works for 15 years only and only for 15 seconds of success. Only for 15 seconds of success. And you say that you are a lucky person? Can a person like in your class, he studies for 4 hours or 2 hours or 3 hours, can be equal to the person he does not study? And then tomorrow we say how lucky you are. So your luck is in your hand. Your luck is in your hand. Start, wasting and wasting your time on such type of topics that can give you some encouragement. That Muhammad Ali, he said that, look, as I said first, like, you need to identify your skills. As I said earlier, that first of all you need to identify your abilities. Muhammad Ali said that one day what happened, I was fighting in the ring, and my opponent, he hit me and he put me down on the earth. He said I was down on the earth, and I just started, having few words, Muhammad, get up, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And I was just repeating these words with myself, and automatically, directly, I got up, and then I started again fight, and I just won. That match was won by that. So Muhammad, he said that, look, at that time I realized that one is skill, one is wealth. Two things. One is skill, one is wealth. He said that my skill did not make me successful in my life, but that was, the wealth that made me successful at that time. So he said, one is skill, one is wealth. So wealth is above than skill. Look, my skill failed to put me down on earth, and what made me to get up again back. So then he said that was my will that had let me back, get up, and that's why I won. So look, so that is your determination. How much you are determined, how much you people are focused, it really decides about your destiny. Okay? Easy example to you people, like there is a person and he drives a car, with 120 speed. How much? 120 speed he drives the car. Do you think he can look here or there?
No.
Never. Because why? He will be more focused and he will be determined. Whatever happens, here or there, he will not go after that, and he will never ever look here or there. But if someone, he drives with 20 or 30 speed, what will happen? Even like a dog, if it barks, he will look at him. What happened there? What he is saying? What he says, he says, you cannot do it. Somebody says, you started doing something, he said, my friend said, you cannot do it. My elder said, clear? When somebody says you cannot do it, it does not mean that you can do it, but he talks about himself that I cannot do it, so I think you can also not do it. How can you talk about me that I do not have the ability to do it? When I used, I would be a public speaker, and I used to talk to my friends. I say, "Ye muh aur masoor ki dal." मैंने कहा बेटा तुझे क्या पता है अब मेरे मुंह के बारे में अपनी मुंह के बारे में कह रहे हो कि ये मुंह मसूर की दाल. Clear? So this is what happens. This is really what happens for you people as well. So when you are determined, when you are focused, you can win. So the first thing I told you, first of all, improve and identify your abilities. What are your abilities? And number two, try to gain knowledge about that. As I said earlier, I had the ability to talk, but I didn't have knowledge about it. So we do not need, hard work right now. What we need to get knowledge about the topic. Because you people can become expert and then when you have more knowledge about them, when you have more skills about them. And the third one, again, we do not need any hard work. The third one is positive plan. Look, in English we say, if you have a plan a day ahead, so half of the battle is already won. And half of the battle you have already lost if you do not have a plan a day ahead. अगर आपके पास कदा सरजत प्लेन ली योश पमखी the next जंग द पारा जंग मतलब कार द पारा नो निम जंग ता already ओगा करो और कदा सर दागी द पारा प्लेन निश्तरे नो निम जंग ता already बेले